What up, YouTube? Knowledge is self-determination. So this video I wanted to make this video because first off, I wanted to basically deny the claim that Floyd Mayweather has ruined the sport of boxing, or at least the pay-per-view model. Look at what HBO is doing with pay-per-view. Look at what they're doing with pay-per-view. How did Floyd ruin the pay-per-view model when HBO themselves have put out on pay-per-view fights that should not have been pay-per-view fights at all? I supported the Danny Jacobs and Gennady Golovkin fight because I support Danny Jacobs, but that shouldn't have been a pay-per-view fight. It shouldn't have been. Canelo versus Kirkland should not have been a pay-per-view fight. You know what I'm saying? HBO is barely giving us any worthwhile fights that are on just the network itself. You know, mega fights, yes, pay-per-view fights all the way. You know, but they're not marketing these fighters the right way, and they're not marketing these events the right way. And they keep wondering why they're losing money. But whatever, anyway. The hell with HBO. Floyd Mayweather didn't ruin boxing. How did Floyd Mayweather ruin boxing? Because of the Manny Pacquiao situation? Manny Pacquiao didn't do what everybody anticipated he was going to do in that fight. Floyd did exactly what he's always done in his fights. And there isn't anybody who could say that Floyd Mayweather did not show up. Floyd Mayweather showed up. He did what he always does. The more aggressive you become with him, the more offensive and defensive output Floyd has. When you get blinded by the light, so to speak, and let Floyd lull you to sleep, the fight is going to be a very slow pace, pick you apart, pop shot you type of affair. And that's what it was with Manny Pacquiao. He dog walked his ass for 12 rounds. Manny Pacquiao may have probably won one round in that fight. Right? Manny Pacquiao was the reason why the fight didn't happen before. Freddie Roach even admitted this. Dante's Boxing Nation has the video up. He interviewed Freddie Roach and asked him the question. Freddie Roach said this out of his mouth. Well, the fight didn't happen because Manny didn't want to. He didn't want to do the testing. He didn't like needles. You know what I'm saying? But then he turns around and gets fucking tattoos. Get out of here, man. You either don't like needles or you do, man. He didn't like, it was against his. Have you noticed that these fighters, you know what I'm saying, the dudes that are on the hope list, they always come up with all the lamest excuses. And for instance, Sergey Kovalev, Andre Ward won. What was the immediate excuses after the fight? Oh, he wasn't feeling well. He was fighting the flu. He hurt his hand. You know what I'm saying? He didn't train. He overtrained. He didn't do what he needed to do. I mean, and up until this point, he's done nothing. Him and his team, especially Cat the dude with a lying sociopathic ass, have done nothing but made excuses all the way up till now. This man has not been able to sit on that L and just take it, chalk it up like a man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's some feminine ass shit, personally, on Sergey Kovalev's part. Yeah, he's a boxer, he's a fighter, all respect to him in the world, you know, being a fighter. He's a tough guy, but your personality is that of a bitch. I'm gonna just say it, man. Seriously, all this whining and crying and complaining and all this racist shit, man, you're a fucking scumbag, Sergey Kovalev, real talk. You're a scumbag, seriously. I'm gonna just say that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a completely different video, off topic. But anyway, Floyd Mayweather didn't ruin boxing. How? When he broke every pay-per-view record. If anything, he enhanced the pay-per-view model. He made the model what it is. When there was a Floyd Mayweather fight, you knew it was a big fight. When he fought Robert Garcia, I'm sorry, I said Robert Garcia, I mean Robert Guerrero. I apologize for that. Robert Guerrero. There's so many damn Garcias in boxing, man. I lose track. There's so many damn Roberts. Like, everybody named fucking Robert. But anyway, Robert Guerrero, right? Robert Guerrero was off a big win. He had just won a belt, didn't he? He was off a couple of big ones. I think he had just, you know, swole Andre Berto's face up. A fight or two before that. Like, Robert Guerrero was on the uprise when he fought Floyd Mayweather, right? And Floyd schooled his ass. Canelo was on the come up. Floyd schooled him. You know what I'm saying? Shane Mosley was off a huge win. Schooled him. Do you see the pattern? You know what I'm saying? Zab Judah was considered one of the best welterweights in the world at the time when he fought Floyd. Floyd schooled him in the second half of that fight. You feel me? You know, DeMarcus Corley could have made a name off of Floyd. In fact, I don't even know why well, anyway. DeMarcus Corley could have made a name off himself off the Floyd Mayweather fight had he beat Floyd. Floyd took him to school, took him to task. You know what I'm saying? But every time there was a Floyd fight, even the people who don't like Floyd paid for those pay-per-views, went and bought tickets to go see the fights, right? Think about it. I mean, think about it seriously. Who are the people? We see the numbers in these fights, especially the pay-per-views and the house numbers and all that. We see what fights look like when just the boxing fans are involved. When the casual fans get involved in boxing, we get millions of views. We get millions of views in boxing. We get large numbers when the casual fans support boxing too, right? Think about it. Think about it. The Danny Jacobs-Golovkin fight, mostly all boxing fans, right? You know what I'm saying? The Sergey Kovalev-Andre Ward fight, mostly all boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? Canelo fights, mostly casuals and Canelo fans, right? Floyd fights, boxing fans and casual fans. His fights always tally in the millions. The Andre Berto fight didn't do as well, but because it was Floyd, people still tuned in, right? A lot of the true hardcore fans probably, I know the true hardcore fans watched that fight. The casual fans probably didn't watch. A lot of the casual fans probably didn't watch the Berto fight because it was Andre Berto and everybody picked Floyd to beat him anyway. But all the other fights before Berto, people were like, I don't know, Floyd could possibly lose this fight. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And people tuned in. Win, lose, or draw, you want to see this man fight, right? How the fuck could a dude how could a dude whose name is so big in boxing even draw casual fans into an event have ruined the pay-per-view model? That's bullshit. Manny Pacquiao ruined the pay-per-view model. Manny Pacquiao did because he didn't perform the way he should have performed. He didn't do what he was supposed to do when he stepped in the ring with Floyd. He got nervous. You know what I'm saying? He had the BGs in the ring, the bubble guts. He probably wanted to shit on himself. He didn't know what to do because Floyd stymied his ass, lulled his ass to sleep like a fucking snake charmer. Manny Pacquiao didn't know which way was up. You know what I'm saying? And he was probably reliving the Marquez flatline situation in his mind all over again. He didn't want to get motherfucking decapitated in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Or he didn't want to get humiliated by Floyd. One or the other. But he didn't step on the gas like he should have. And when he tried, Floyd chumped him. Floyd chumped him every time. But Floyd Mayweather, this is a two-part situation here. This is a two-way street. These are two dudes fighting. But Floyd Mayweather ruined the pay-per-view model. Now, mind you, I'm not defending Floyd Mayweather the person. I think Floyd Mayweather, you know, there's a lot to be, Floyd leaves a lot to be desired so far as his personality outside of the ring is concerned. But as a boxer, the dude is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the ring, you know, I mean, his personality is trash. If his personality was on fire, I wouldn't piss on it to put it out. You know what I'm saying? I think his personality sucks. But at the same time, who the fuck cares? I don't care about his personality, and I'm sure he doesn't care what I think about his personality. This man's a billionaire. And I think he's an excellent fighter. I think he's one of the best fighters of this generation. I think he's one of the greatest of all time, to be honest with you. In the ring, his skill is unparalleled, you know? But in any event, this isn't about personalities, you know? I think Manny Pacquiao is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think the things he does in the ring are unparalleled. Nobody can imitate a Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? But outside the ring, I think he's a deplorable human being. I don't like either one of these dudes so far as who they are outside the ring. I think Manny Pacquiao is phony as shit. And he hide behind his fucking Christianity like most pieces of shit do. They hide behind their worldview. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I didn't want to get too political or religious or whatever. I'm just, you know, holding these things in contrast. You know what I'm saying? How did Floyd ruin the pay-per-view model? Manny Pacquiao is about to fight Jeff Horn, right? Jeff fucking Horn. If that fight is broadcast in the United States, do you honestly think that that's going to be a pay-per-view, a free fight on regular TV? That's not coming on FS1 or ESPN. You know what I'm saying? A Spike or regular Showtime or HBO. That's going to be a pay-per-view event, right? Floyd Mayweather gave you fights that you wanted to see. You know he did because you can tell from the numbers. You can tell from the numbers and where the numbers peaked at. You can tell from his numbers. You can tell from the pay-per-view numbers, the highest grossing pay-per-view events of all time in boxing. You understand what I'm saying? He broke those records. How could he have ruined a model that has benefited from his participation in the model? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's like if I get hired for Pepsi, right? Pepsi Cola company hires me for their marketing. I get into Pepsi Cola, I revamp their marketing. They make extra $15 billion that year that I came in. The next year, they say that I ruined Pepsi. Even though they're making more money now than they've ever made, I've broken all of their revenue records, but I'm ruining their brand, and I made them more money in the past year than they've ever made before. How is that possible? That doesn't make sense. And anybody who's saying that, you are a fucking moron. What is ruining the pay-per-view model are these fighters out here, these pump pussy ass fighters out here who are trying to emulate Floyd's, who are trying to emulate Floyd, what he did, but they're not trying to do it the same way Floyd did it. You understand? Nobody's trying to take the hard road to do what Floyd did and achieve what he achieved. Nobody's trying to do that. There are a very select few fighters out there that are trying to do that are fighting whoever the fuck they put in front of him, because that's what Floyd did in the early part of his career when he was Pretty Boy. He fought who they put in front of him. He fought who they put in front of him, and he dog walked their asses. You got Errol Spence out here who's doing that. You know what I'm saying? I guess you could say Keith Thurman to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter is another dude who is fighting whoever you put in the ring with him. Because dudes don't want to step in the ring with Sean Porter. Dudes don't want to step in the ring with Errol Spence. So these dudes fight who they get the opportunity to fight. Dudes who aren't afraid to step in there and mix it up with anybody. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting who is available as opposed to cherry picking and weight draining dudes, you know what I'm saying? And pulling dudes up from lower weight classes. I'm not going to say any names, but we all know who those cats are that have done that. Know what I mean? You know, then you got the Devin Haney's, the Shakur Stevens, you know what I'm saying? You got the Money Powell the fourth, you know what I'm saying? Well, even though he just only had his first professional fight, and these two cats only just had their first professional fights, Shakur Stevens and Devin and Money Powell. You know what I'm saying? But these are dudes that are hungry, that are fighting who you put in front of them. The Charlo brothers, fighting who you put in front of them. You know what I'm saying? There are plenty of dudes out here who are doing that the way Floyd did it, but they're not getting the recognition. Floyd isn't getting the recognition for what he did, the work he put in, the effort that he put into boxing. Ruined the pay-per-view model? No. You can rebuild the pay-per-view model. Look at what Showtime's doing. Showtime isn't putting all their fights on pay-per-view. And yet people are still tuning into these events because Showtime is giving the people what they want, and they're giving people the fights they want to see. Oscar De La Hoya's little boxing, his little Golden Boy Promotions shit that he has on ESPN now. I mean, what? I mean, seriously, I think the last fight that I watched for Oscar De La Hoya's little ESPN shit was the Orozco fight. I think that was the last fight on ESPN that I watched. You know what I'm saying? And I only did a video on that because, you know, I like Orozco. You know, not that I necessarily like Oscar De La Hoya, his panty wearing ass. You know what I'm saying? And until he actually says something about those emails or racist ass emails and answers for that, fuck Golden Boy. I'm not supporting any of his events. You know what I'm saying? Whatsoever. Certain fighters, okay, I might support the fighter and talk about the fighter's fight. But I'm not giving props to this dude's promotion company whatsoever. At all. Know what I mean? But anyway, it depends on the fighter. But anyway, how did Floyd ruin the pay-per-view model? How? Because Manny Pacquiao didn't show up for that fight? Manny Pacquiao is the aggressive, offensive giant. We already know Manny Pacquiao has no defense, so what the fuck else is he going to bring to a fight but offense? He didn't do that in that fight. How was that Floyd's fault? Manny Pacquiao knew that he was treading on thin ice. That's why he slow walked that shit. Because he knew one wrong move and my ass is going to sink. I'm going to be up to my motherfucking eyeballs and punches to the fucking face. So he did what he did. He played it cautious. You know what I'm saying? And then he did like a sore loser does, like Kovalev did, and made a bunch of excuses when he didn't get the decision. Like a clown. Sorry. You take your L, you chalk it up, you go back to the drawing board, you ask for the fucking rematch. You don't cry like a little bitch, make all the excuses in the world, talk about you got saltwater injections, just showed it. Man, I'm not trying to hear none of that shit, man. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit at all. Anyway, how did he ruin the pay-per-view model? How? By not fighting mandatories, the sanctioning bodies, the boxing commission, and the networks all okayed Floyd's fights. Why? Because those fights made financial, economic sense. And those fights always produce money. They always produce ratings. They always produce high pay-per-view numbers. All the time. How did he ruin the model? How? You knew what you were getting into when you ordered the Floyd fight. When a person signs up to fight for it, you know exactly what you have to look forward to. Floyd is a dude who sticks to the game plan. He doesn't deviate from the game plan. He adjusts his game plan depending on the fighter he's in the ring with and what they bring to him. But for the most part, the game plan is the same. And he sticks to it very well. And he's very good at adjusting and adapting to his opponent. It's not his fault if his opponents cannot do the same. How is that his fault? Again, how is it his fault? He's doing what the boxing community allows him to do so far as picking opponents that makes financial sense. Think about it. When was the last time a Floyd fight did under a million views? When was the last time Floyd got numbers? In Floyd's pay-per-view debut, he did higher numbers than Gennady Golovkin's pay-per-view debut. And his last pay-per-view fight. In his pay-per-view debut. This dude has broken records every time he's been on pay-per-view for the most part. How was that an indication that he ruined the model? No, these weak-ass, lame-ass fighters nowadays who scared to get in there and bang it out with tough opponents, they're ruining the pay-per-view model. Because you want people to pay to watch you fight somebody that we already know you're going to crush like a motherfucking tomato can. We already know you're going to knock this dude's head off. Why the fuck should I pay to watch you fight? Why should I pay to watch Danny Garcia pull a dude up 2 weight classes to beat the fuck out of him? Why should I watch that? Why should I watch Canelo Alvarez pull up a freaking blown up welterweight in Amir Khan who falters under really strenuous power? I'm not saying that Amir Khan has a glass chin, but a dude with a righteous amount of power is going to drop Amir Khan and hurt him. Why would I pay for that? The fight didn't even make it to the halfway point. The beginning of the 5th round, Amir Khan got snuffed. Lights out. Poof. Abracadabra. His ass was gone. You feel me? But I'm just saying, man. This is just my take on it. This is just what I see. I don't see this man ruining the pay-per-view model. Because if Floyd came back to boxing today, tomorrow, or next week and said, I want to fight Keith Thurman, I want to fight Danny Garcia, anybody in the top 10 of the welterweight division, Floyd said he wanted to fight, I guarantee you, the casual and boxing fans alike will break their motherfucking necks to purchase that event and pay for that fight. I guarantee you. That fight will and this is what I predict. I believe this. Anybody in the top 10 of the welterweight division, if Floyd came back next week and said he wanted to fight him, I guarantee you that fight would do better than the Manny Pacquiao fight. I bet you it would. And then here's what Floyd could do. Don't even put this shit on pay-per-view. Put it on regular Showtime. Showtime will pay Floyd $100 million to come back. Well, not on regular Showtime. It'd be a pay-per-view fight. Scratch that. It'd be a pay-per-view fight. But I guarantee you that shit'd do over 1 million views. I guarantee it. Because it's Floyd Mayweather. Win, lose, or draw, you want to see him fight. Win, lose, or draw, you want to see Floyd fight. Ruin the pay-per-view model? I doubt that. All you clowns fighting less than opposition, pulling up dudes, weight draining dudes, fighting at these weak ass catch weights. You know what I'm saying? Fighting subpar opponents, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Or halting your career for big money fights, or doing dumb shit like jumping up 2 weight classes to fight dudes you know you can't beat. You're ruining the fucking pay-per-view model. You're ruining it. You are. Canelo is ruining the pay-per-view model by fighting James Kirkland, Liam Smith, Amir Khan. Why was the Amir Khan fight a pay-per-view fight? Why was that a pay-per-view fight? But Floyd ruined the pay-per-view model? Seriously? Who even takes HBO boxing seriously anymore after the fights they made people pay for? Who even takes them serious? But Floyd ruined the pay-per-view model. Man, get out of here, man. I'll probably do another video on this later because there's so much more I could say on this subject. But how can a man who's done nothing but exacerbate the model and help it grow ruin the model? When we can see who's actually ruining the pay-per-view model right now, and it's HBO. It's HBO. They're ruining HBO with the help of Golden Girl Promotions is ruining the pay-per-view model. Put more fights on free TV or quote-unquote free TV. Stop charging people pay-per-view prices for fights that shouldn't be on pay-per-view, and boxing will resurge and actually give people the matchups that they want to see. Boxing will make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? And it's doing really well so far in 2017 thanks to Al Heyman and the PBC series. But in any event, Floyd Mayweather didn't ruin the pay-per-view model. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass casual fans and greedy-ass promoters and sucker-ass fighters are ruining the pay-per-view model. Plain and simple. Grow a pair of fighters. Fight who you're supposed to fight. Get in there with stiff competition. Stop being a chump. Stop being scared to get punched in the face because that's what the fuck you get paid for. Greedy ass promoters. Stop walking around with your motherfucking your motherfucking dollar signs in your eyes all the time, and do something to benefit somebody other than your own fucking pockets, and you'll save boxing. Give us the fights we want to see. Stop charging us ridiculously exacerbated pay-per-view prices for bullshit matchups and bullshit fights, and boxing will survive. Boxing will survive. Stop trying to ice out Al Heyman, who seems to be the only person who's actually trying to save boxing. Work with the man and resurrect the sport. Golden Boy is going to talk shit and try to sue Al Heyman, but then turn around and copy his model. Man, come on, man. Get out of here with that shit. Floyd didn't fucking ruin the fucking pay-per-view model. Everybody else is ruining the pay-per-view model. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Whether I'm right or wrong, I reserve the right to be wrong, and I reserve the right to my opinion. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. But you come in the comment section talking dumb shit, I will block you, send you a nice hearty fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And take your comments off my page. But no, seriously, let me know what you guys think, you know what I'm saying, about this whole situation. I really don't care what you say one way or another. You know, whether you don't have to agree with my opinion. That's inconsequential. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think. You know, let me know what you guys really think about this. I already know what a lot of you guys are going to say about this, but I don't believe Floyd Mayweather ruined the pay-per-view model. HBO is doing that single-handedly right now, along with Oscar De La Hoya, and Golden Girl Panty Promotions, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Golden Girl Lace Panties. You know what I'm saying? Your night is not complete without Oscar De La Hoya and a pair of fishnets. Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think. Like, learn, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.